Something like that. Say my name. Say it. Think it. You're goddamn right. What's up, Purdy and Camo? Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate it. Got the notification last night. It's good to see you again. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, I was going to give you a shout out either way since I got that notification. I see some people subscribing to me, but I don't see them in the chats and stuff. So either way, I was still going to bring you up at some point and kind of expose you for subscribing and whatnot. So just trying to get this good. I'm trying something a little different. I'm not sure what to expect here. I'm instead of streaming through Streamlabs, my StreamYard time is up. And I ain't getting the donations I used to get. So I got to wait until I get my own money to make that unlimited, upgrade the plan. And Streamlabs has been giving me a lot of issues lately. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Why is the green bar so low? China. I probably sound quiet, don't I? Testing 1 2. Smullig. Very smullig. China. Oh yeah. Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I forgot to give you the number for the food pantry.
Oh, okay. Give me let me get where's my pen? Oh, son of a bitch. I always forget something, don't I? All right, hold on. I'm getting a pen here. Alrighty, what's the number, Daddy? Okay. 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 All right, thank you. Bye. Sorry about all the shaking. Trying to write this on a tablet here. It's not easy to write with one hand. So I'm trying something a little different tonight, guys, today. So my Streamlabs is up. Things are finally setting since Dad's passing. Well, we'll get into that in 1 second, but let me just quick before I forget to say this. So my StreamYards is up. And instead of using Streamlabs, because I've been having issues lately, I decided to do something that I maybe ever did once before, one time. And that is to stream directly through YouTube. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure if I'll have some problems here, but I thought it was worth a try. Instead of using a third-party software, stream directly through the platform itself. So hopefully, I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I haven't done this, so hopefully it's smooth and no buffering and all that other crap. StreamYards was really treating me nicely. But they have a limit here, so my day's going all right. I can't complain. I can, but nobody cares, obviously. I can complain about stuff. I have been complaining about stuff, but they just laugh at me, so what a time. I don't know. People used to care. So I don't know. But I got to get a drink. How's the stream looking, Casey? How's the stream looking? Did you read the message I sent you a couple minutes ago? No, I didn't get around to it. No. Sorry about that. Stream is working great so far. Okay, good. That's what I was waiting for. That's why I've been kind of just waiting for some kind of answer here. Well, if you could just keep me updated, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm doing something different for once. And the quality of the camera looks the same, I guess. Guess it looks all right. So yeah, I don't think I can do panels and stuff this way, but it's okay. I just wanted to stream for you guys. I just wanted to stream this. It's another one of those streams, like 100% of my other streams that won't stay up. I'm gonna see how it goes here, but I got some plans, and I'm not sure if I've been battling it in my head if I want to stay here or not. I don't know. I do feel like I overstayed my welcome, the way people were treating me. I guess my 15 minutes is up. I should be thankful I had 15 minutes to begin with. But before I would ever step aside, I'm going to give some of them a reason to hate me. If they want to hate me, then I got to give them a reason, right? Because right now I don't think the reason's good enough. Yeah. So I don't know how this stream's going to go, but if I could do a panel, it'd be a little different. But it's okay. I just want to stream for you guys. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. I might be creating a new Facebook. I'm going to reach out for some help to any trolls out there that might want to help yours truly, that have been sitting by watching this crap. I don't know who's all out there. I can't get Brady's address from Highlander anymore because he decided he doesn't want to help me, but there's other people out there. What I'm asking for is Brady's address for reasons that are my own, and I need help finding Amber's ex. Now, to be honest with each and every one of you, I haven't really tried myself to get this stuff. I've never had to. So I will, if nobody reaches out, I will do it myself. And I am very capable. I know I am. But if Mark Rydell or anybody wants to get on my good side and have me stick up for them or anything like that, any trolls out there that are hearing my voice, now's your time where everybody's abandoning JP. You can come and you can redeem yourself in a way, and you can help a brother out. That's right. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, and there's certain things that are happening these days towards yours truly that I just don't think should be okay. So I really wish, if Amber decided she didn't want to support me no more, I really wish she would have just said goodbye to me, been honest with me. I wish that she would have made me at least feel like I was worth communication, instead of running to somebody that did what Emma is doing to me. So I'll never forget that. I will never forgive her. I never want to talk to her again. I hope she dies in an accident. I hope a pole goes through her fucking head. She got me to hate her. So she can be with Pumpkin Love and all them. Congratulations, you're in the same category now. So since it's becoming this way, and I clearly am not happy with how it is. I was okay with Amanda B and Sean and all them flipping on me because they're trash. I got to sneeze. It's coming. It's lingering. That's another thing I can't do. That is another thing. I can't highlight comments. So I will be going. Can I? No, wait. No, I can't. Hey, one good thing though is I can. Well, I guess StreamYards lets me ban people too. Streamlabs doesn't. I got to go through the browser and shit. So this stream here is a test in many ways, as far as see if it gives us trouble. I didn't even want to attempt to stream through Streamlabs. I was thinking about uninstalling it, reinstalling it, maybe even rebooting it. I was like, no, let me just try this. So I might be pleasantly surprised, because I don't think it's my internet. I think it's just whatever. But I don't think it's the internet, thank God, because I really don't feel like dealing with the internet company. Who does, right? They tell you to do everything that you already know how to do, and you've already done it 4 times. And then after they waste your time for half an hour going back and forth with stuff you know how to do, then we'll send somebody out. It's just such a waste. So I was hoping it would be something more with the computer than the internet. Maybe a lot of people would be the other way, but I just don't feel like dealing with different things. What are your plans for today? My plans for today is to decide what route I want to go, and if I decide to keep streaming, decide what kind of titles I want. If I want to just do random titles, I have to do it that night, or if I want to do the dates. I've been kind of going back and forth with the dates because I like that, but that is less clickable, and that won't draw as many people in as like a title like what I have now, obviously. So I just don't know if I want to do titles like searching for Sebastian Rogers or different things like that that will draw new faces in. And on the other hand, I really don't care about drawing new faces in anymore. You know, it has become to the point where I have been beaten down all my life. And I came on here and I built something from scratch. I worked hard for it and it was just taken away from me. And it wouldn't be like this. Like, even if it was like this, it wouldn't be quite like this with me if they weren't so heartless about it. So since they want to all group together and they want to just forget about me overnight, even though I created them, that group would not exist. They would not know each other if it wasn't for JP. So if they want to treat me like Edge from the Judgment Day, then I will be like Edge and I will reactivate my Brood theme and I will come out as a new me and I will get what I deserve. So I don't know if Amber ran to Emma because she thinks I'm scared of Emma, or maybe she thinks Emma can help her. None of that is accurate. Amber's been watching me since 2019. I would think she would know Emma is a joke in my mind. I don't care who she calls. She's already been there and done that. It don't faze me. Running to your, you know, it's not really an enemy. I don't know the bitch, but the thing she has done to me, it's a big no-no. So I have thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. I thought about Amber's kids. I've thought about the outcome. And I think I've done enough apologizing to these heartless fucks. I have done apology streams and they have just walked further away. I'll never understand it. So Amber owes me an apology for running to somebody who was fucking around with my ex. That is unforgivable and she will pay. That is the worst thing she could have done to me. Make it where I was not worth any communication. Just throw me away overnight for some fucking spick she'll never meet. Now she will be sorry. I was supposed to mean more than any of them. Unless she's talking about having kids with a bunch of different guys and shit. I don't know. But in my mind, I was the only one she was doing that with. But who knows? Also, I wish I could have a panel right now because I'd love to have Hopper come back on so I can ask him why is he flexing with a car that he don't own. If I do that, I'm going to name the stream Hopper doesn't own shit in his life. Doesn't own a bill. He lives in a trailer where he pays rent. He can't sell his car if he ever needs help because it's not his. The title is not his. So the more thinking I do about stuff, I would tear him apart. He can flex all he wants, but at least I own my fucking PT. At least I'm going to own this 5-bedroom home. What does he own? The only thing he owns is debt. I'd rather be in my position. Get a free 5-bedroom home, own it, title's all mine. Car, own it right now, title's all mine. My name only. So I don't know how much Hopper should be flexing with his fucking car. That does not cost more than my house unless his car is worth more than $200,000. And I highly doubt that. No house costs $75,000. But I really didn't want to go back and forth with him. I can see life has kicked him down. When you have to beg for money from your church and flex with your car that you don't own, you owe more than you don't. I'm not fooled. I'm not fooled. All I know is I don't think guys are supposed to flex with their cars if they don't own them. I don't think so. Because I can come back and bite you in the ass with somebody that's a good speaker like me. Like, seriously. I am not impressed with his car when he can't even make a month's rent out of it on his trailer. He's paying $75,000 by the time it's all said and done, but it's not even worth 10. So you can flex all you want, but I can tell you, Hopper, there's a lot of women that come my way and they think you're a joke when you keep talking about your fucking car all the time. I can pull up a message right now and read it quote from quote what they say about you. You don't look impressive to your wife, to your kids, or to any internet people when you flex with a car that you owe $38,000 on. You don't own it. You don't own shit. So stop acting like you're bigger than people. As far as Amber goes, I think I've done enough apologizing to these people. They don't deserve that, but I do. It's about time they start apologizing to me. So I was going to name this stream either Amber publicly apologizes to me or I'm finding her ex. But then I decided not to go that route, as you can tell, and I decided just to find her ex. Because I know these people. They tell you to humble yourself, but they are the most egotistical fucks you'll ever meet. It's always your fault. And then if you apologize, they tear you apart even further. I've never met people like that. So since I wasn't worth anything to them in the end, I'm not going to just let that go. You're looking at somebody who has done, I can't even begin to think of how many hours I invested into lifting them up. And just me being here and making them smile and making their nights go faster is enough to lift them up. I don't have to sit here and say, you're worth this, you're worth that, you're beautiful, you're blah, blah. I don't got to do that. Just me being here, giving them somebody to watch still today. And they treat me like that there's no excuse for that. I would have no reason. I would look like a sick person if I would be hanging on to this, if I would have done something to Amber. But all of you know I didn't do shit to Amber. She flipped on me for some ugly spick that can't get a free ride no more. So, Amber made the biggest mistake running to Emily. Biggest fucking mistake she could ever made. At this point, she would have been safer running to Isaac. So, I was thinking, since she wants to run to somebody who's fucking around and harassing my ex-girlfriend, I'm going to fuck around and harass her ex-boyfriend. I think we start being fair around here. Don't you guys think we start being fair? She owes me a public apology for a couple things. One, lying about changing her kid's school and try to make my name look bad. And we just all overlook it, right? And I just move on because she's here. And no. No, I'm not forgetting about that. She owes me an apology for making me look bad like that. And she owes me an apology for running to somebody who's doing what she cries that she don't want me to do. She owes me an apology altogether. She don't have to apologize for two different things. She can wrap it all in one apology and just apologize for being a two-faced hypocrite. In fact, at this point, I don't want her apology. I'd rather talk to her boyfriend. I'd rather talk to her ex. So, I don't know what kind of reward I'm going to offer yet because I obviously don't have the most money these days, but I can get money together. But I am offering some kind of award, not sure what yet, for any info leading to her ex-boyfriend. You can message me on X or come in the chats and say I found him or I know who he is or anything like that. At first, I was going to offer a $500 reward, but it's not worth that. And plus, I don't feel like giving that kind of money away when I could probably find him myself, right? So it's kind of more of like a good deed than anything for some of you out there. I refuse to give Emma any of my time, guys, as far as finding dirt on her, or if Mark Rydell says he has something, I'll hear him out. But as far as really doing what I did towards Isaac to cause him drama, I don't want to go back and forth with Emma. And it's not because of anything of her reputation. It's simply because I had no interest in her. And she wants me to have interest in her. And I feel like if I start going back and forth with her, she's going to be playing with her pussy. I don't want that. So I have decided one way I can get back at Emma before I leave this is I could fuck Amber's life all up. And I can make it very clear that if it wasn't for Emma, that wouldn't have happened. Emma's a cold, nasty bitch, but maybe she'll feel a little guilty when Amber's crying. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe she'll just put me down and just use it as content. Either way, that's one way that I'm going to try to affect her. Because I would have no reason to be like this if Amber didn't run to somebody like Emma. That she got me to hate her. She got me any feelings I had for her, the whole love of my life, the perfect dream girl. I hope she dies. I hope she gets into a fucking accident and a pole goes through her head. Like, I've had visions of it. Running to Emma was the biggest mistake she could have ever made. There's no police that will help. There's nothing. There is absolutely nothing at this point. Because I'm not going to hurt her. I'm going to just talk to somebody. And there's nothing against the law with talking to people. At least not in America. I don't know about Canada, but I'm in America, so I think the laws apply to me in America. I think even the Canadian Mounties would tell her to get off the internet, like Adam F. says. If she calls them, he's going to call my boyfriend. He's going to talk to my ex-boyfriend. It's a free country. So I want to make it clear that I am not going to hurt Amber at all. I have no desire to hurt Amber. Physically, for sure. No desire to hurt her physically. I'm too good of a man. But I will make her feel an ounce of what I feel, just a portion of the pain I feel emotionally. I just can't believe I was not worth communication to any of you, man. To any of you. Simply me, none of you. None of you that claim that you love me so much. I wasn't worth a message before you left. Telling me what I'm doing wrong or telling me why it's repetitive or you just left. You just left and joined somebody who is tearing me down. I did not deserve that, and I won't forget about it, and I won't move on until I feel some kind of redemption. Amber was the final straw. I was trying to move on with the people I had, but it's one after another, after another, and after another. So, at what point, I ask you, Casey, is enough enough? Right? It's okay every once in a while, you know, people get pissed off, little Zacharies and shit. People, immature fucks that you don't care about. But when it's a group of people that flip, and then they hang over with Emma, and then next thing you know, somebody else goes, then somebody else, then somebody else. You know they're watching her. You know she's influencing them. Why? She can't even find a man that wants her. She's nothing. She has fucking Hat Man. Is he with her yet? I doubt it. Some stupid fucking internet virgin, internet outcast, spending $1,500 for a ring for a girl he's never even hugged. I won't even say fucked. Celibacy for the win, right? Maybe. But he's never even hugged her, shook her hand. You buy a $1,500 ring? Like, how fucking desperate are you? I seriously hope that shit, I hope you waste your money and your time. I do. So tonight, guys, I will be doing a long stream if this allows me. You know, I'm hoping everything's smooth, but if everything goes okay, I will be doing a longer stream because I will be deciding how I want to go about this, where the hell he might be at. I'm hoping he's not currently in prison. I'm not sure. But I really don't want to do too much digging on my end, to be honest with you. That's why I'm reaching out to the trolls out there. And I will put my Twitter link up there and stuff. And you will be rewarded for helping me. I know it's not the popular thing to do these days. Highlander took his ball and he fucking ran out the door. That dude was the biggest doxer I had as people helping me. Don't let him fool you, man. He's a loser. Seriously. He wasn't there for his kids. He hardly has custody of them. Like, I could tell you all the shit you want to know about Ian. Seriously. That motherfucker, hey, he's the one that gave me Brady's complete fucking history. It was Highlander, man. You guys know this by now. So since they're all wanting to fucking throw me away and be in the group that I created, but just without me now, I think somebody else came along like Hopper and he just took my place and now they watch him and my groups with whoever. It's absolutely unforgivable. So I will find Brady's address one way or another. I ask you guys for help with that. And I will find Amber's ex one way or another. And I ask you guys for help with that. I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say. My retaliation strike will be swift, strong, and Amber will be bawling. Unless what she told me about her ex is not true. I don't know. I don't know. I really hope what she told me about Carrie turns out to be true, because I'll feel bad with how hard I'm being on Carrie. And what she told me basically was that, amongst many things about her mom, is her mom wasn't there for her. Her dad was. And she was absolutely ripped apart when her dad died. Ripped apart so much that she spent at least a month listening to Dance with My Father Again by Luther Vandross, you know? She does not talk highly about Carrie. She don't down her all the time, but she doesn't talk highly about her like she does her father. Carrie was not there for her. I truly am not going to pretend I know shit I don't. And if Amber told me, I forget this part, but I don't know if she wasn't there because she was into drugs, or if she wasn't there because she just didn't want to be a mom, or if she wasn't there because she was out fucking Danny boys. Who knows? All I do know is she was not there. When Amber was getting impregnated by that pedophile with these rape babies, she was not there. Where was Carrie? The answer is very simple. I'm not trying to make it look like it's a big fucking thing. The answer is very simple. She just wasn't there for her daughter. And now that Amber's older, can wipe her own ass and can take care of these rape babies by herself, now Carrie wants to be in their life and act like mother of the century. That's not how being a parent works. Not just a mother, but a parent. Carrie is proof that every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. I hate people. Not people. I hate people that have children that don't want to be there for the child when they need them the most. That was Carrie. She's there now. Pictures everywhere of them too. They're best friends. See, that's the problem. That's how you know she's a fraud. She's too much of a friend. She's too much of a best friend. That's not a mother. She doesn't know how to be a mother. It's good to see that Amber and Carrie are close now. That's all real, what you see. That's not a put on. But that doesn't change the fact that she let her daughter get raped over and over and beat over and over and held hostage. Is Amber lying, Carrie? I hope you're kicking her ass if she's lying to me. The worst thing Amber could have done is went to Emma. I can't stress that enough. You fucked up, Amber. You really fucked up running to, I say my enemy, but she's nothing to me. But what she did to me, you're fucked. I will find your ex. As far as your rape babies go, I guess it's clear there's no feelings there. I don't care no more. So when this shit goes down, you guys will have nobody to blame but yourselves. I'm just deciding if I want to stay on here after I do this retaliatory strike, or if I want to get out of here and start the next chapter of my life. It's finding a beautiful woman, settling down, and hopefully finding the happiness I truly deserve. I've been through so much pain and hurt that I believe my happiness is out there. I don't think my life will be all that like this. I just got to start that next chapter too. But I refuse. You guys must not know me very well. With how I acted with Isaac and Carter and all them, I think you would have grasped that I am not somebody you can bully away. I will go away because I will not be where I'm not wanted. And you guys act like you don't want me no more. That's fine. But I will give you a reason to really want to bully me. I will give you a real reason, more than just putting up Pumpkin Love's husband. Like, seriously, I will give you a reason to despise me. If you want to act that way, there's no way you can hate and despise someone for something they didn't do to you personally. Unless you're a total fake fucking idiot that just doesn't think straight. So Amber owes me an apology, and anybody that says she doesn't, you just want to hate me. She does. She lied on my name. Do you know how bad that could have made me look if we didn't all just brush it off because she was still here? Saying that somebody made you change your school, your children's school, that's not okay. And then come in the next day and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be here. That's not okay to play those kind of games. I overlooked it because I was trying to move on with you. But if you are going to keep being the nasty cunt that you're showing me you are, you deserve everything that's coming. Everything. And I hope he just totally, oh my God. I hope he takes your life and I hope he puts it upside down. Because I'm going to let him know straight out what you've been saying to me about him. What you've been telling the whole internet, I'll tell him. I'm not going to lie to him. And I'm going to ask him one of the main questions that I won't forget when I do finally find him. I am going to ask him, if you were so terrible to her, where was Carrie? Since nobody can answer that damn question. It's the bigger picture. Let him, he's the bigger picture, I guess. I want to be very clear, guys, that I would not be doing this if she did not run to Emma. The moment she did that is the moment she went too far. And I promise you guys, I would not be doing this with her ex-boyfriend if she didn't take it that step. I need to give them a taste of their own medicine. Just like I did with Pumpkin Love. They just can't handle it and they get all pissy. So Pumpkin Love, she might not have been the one doing it, okay? But she was totally okay with being buddy buddies with people out there that they'll remain nameless, that were putting pictures of my father and titling their shit JP's dead firefighter father. I know how these people are. They've done shit to me. I've been here for 7 years. I don't know what kind of world you guys live in, but reality, you can't do something to somebody and then cry when somebody does the same thing back to you. That is what we call hypocrisy. If you can't handle it, don't be a nasty cunt to begin with. Amber said to me when I started going live about this stuff with these thoughts about reaching out to her ex, which I have made up my mind now finally. She said, I don't talk about your family, whatever she was bitching at me about. She don't want nothing to do with me. It's funny how fast you can throw somebody away, isn't it? And just hate them. I'm going to give her a reason to act that way. A real fucking reason. Not because I did something to Pumpkin, her online fucking friend. I now never want to see Amber's face. I now hate her as much as I hate Pumpkin, if not more. See, Pumpkin, she just wouldn't stick up for me. Once she flipped, they were calling me a rapist and shit, and she just was too, she doesn't have much to begin with, so I can't say she didn't have the tits, because she don't have the tits, but anyways, I'm tired of it, guys. I am. I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of being here. You guys act like you're tired of me being here, so we will part ways, all of us. You will never see me again. I will move on, get a job, get a girlfriend, and get a life. I promise. But not until I give you a real reason to hate me. I don't think I'm going to do anything to Amanda. I could try to get her kicked out of her apartment complex. Section 8 housing you can fuck with. But I don't think what she did warrants or is worth means the same thing. Her being homeless and that kind of stress, moving in with Melanie and all this crap. Her just trying to join in and belong to what is her just saying, that she has my people and my honeys are over there. That don't really, in my opinion, I'm not a bully. So I think that would be taking it too far with me if I would go real life that much with her. Um, so I'm not going to go that route. So Amanda B gets a pass because that's the only thing I can do to her. I'm not going to harass Melanie. I'm not going to do that shit. You guys harass family members. I don't. I take it directly to that person. You guys have to call family members and the police and Pizza Hut, and I'll always be up here. So Amanda B, I'm not going to do anything to because what she did to me was minor. She was just poking fun that I was losing people and celebrating weak moments with Brady and shit. And it's not worth her being homeless or her hurting herself. And I would like to see her channel be gone, but the only way I can do that is if I do something like that to her. Other than that, she has too many people acting like her friend, and she's going to say, I'm stronger than you think I am. The only way to affect her is to just slap her in the face that way, but I'm not going to do that. Plus, too much time has passed since Amanda started acting like a two-faced bitch to me. So, whatever dirt you might have, Mark, on Emma, go ahead and send it my way. But only if it's worthy. It doesn't have to be like the Isaac shit, which she had no part of that. But I'm just saying it doesn't have to be as epic as getting, catfishing her and then getting all this stuff like I did with Nicole. I can't ruin Emma's marriage because she's not married. The only one that wants to marry her, it looks like, is some guy named Hatman. That sounds like a winner right there, doesn't it? All they can do is call the police, call my fucking family, call just different numbers. It doesn't faze me. Like, I wish Isaac would have had a talk with them. Jesus Christ. So the only reason I'm doing this is because she went to Emma. She ran to Emily after Emily was reaching out to my ex to try to cause shit for content. That's the kind of people that are on this side that I got to deal with. People that fucking reach out to your ex who hasn't talked to you in 6 years and they fuck around with her life or they interrupt her life to talk about somebody that she forgot about overnight. That is unacceptable. If I was going after Emily's Hatman or fucking some stupid shit, fucking internet bullshit like that, then I guess whatever. You're going after each other. That's kind of like the Isaac deal, right? We went back and forth and we both made it personal. But Emma has no reason to do that. I made it very clear I don't like her and I don't want her in my life. She's the one creating Sabrina accounts and God knows who else. So I talk about Emma. She's fucking mentally sick. And people came my way when she first started doing this to me saying, watch out for Emma. She's not all there. She's nasty. So I want you guys to know that you can't play those Isaac games with me. I am over my ex. Too much time has passed. That wound is far healed, but you just don't do that. And you know this. And if you guys want to take it real life like that, like Adam F said, if they want to go real life, go get them, JP. Fucking go get them. You guys have no idea. Well, some of you do. Seeing clips of me breaking my laptop and crying or calling Isaac the N-word and screaming at the top of my lungs is not my history. My history with whenever people would do me wrong, I would go live, and within a matter of minutes, whoever that was doing me wrong at the time would be threatening suicide. Because when I cut you down with the truth, and I cut you down deep. And how am I going to cut Amber down? I'm going to reach out to her ex, find out what the truth is, and use that to my advantage. Amber was the final straw as far as YouTube goes. The final person that could fill my head for 5 years, that she'll never leave me, that she'll be here till the end, and then flip on me faster than I can understand what's going on. And then I finally find out what I did to upset her, and it has nothing to do with her. I'll never get over that. But it's okay. You guys don't see how this is so fucked up, but it's okay for her to run to somebody who's reaching out to my ex, ruining my fucking shit with fake accounts, and clipping everything I do. That's okay. It's okay for Brady to tell me to get a shotgun and blow my head off and make fun of my dad dying. That's okay, Amber. But it's not okay for me to put up a picture of Pumpkin Love's husband. Do you see how fucked up that is? And how it looks like you never cared for me? Why is it only bad when JP does it? Savannah leaked my email to all these trolls. I started getting death threats. She leaked my fucking audio and everything. But let JP leak something of Savannah's, I'm a monster. I have never once in my life or on here have I ever attacked anybody or done something serious to somebody who didn't do it to me first. And before I go and do something, what I'm about to do tonight, I want each and every one of you to know and try to make it as crystal clear as I can that this would not be happening, and I would not be this angry if she did not run to fucking Emma. That was the biggest mistake that woman could have ever made. By the time I'm done, hopefully she'll never want to be on the internet again. Hopefully this nice little house that she just bought is a waste, because she'll have to move again. I don't know what her ex is like, but I'm going to find out from him. And I'm very interested to see what he says about Carrie. Because I'm going to say, listen, man, I am on your side. I could see right through her bullshit. The more she was saying about you, after a while, it just seemed too bad to be true. So I am on your side. But I want to let you know what she is telling the internet about you. You want to run to Emma. I will show you, Amber. I'm not afraid of fucking Emma. Never will be, period. Emma is an outcast who can't get fucked. She has a job, right? She throws in everybody that doesn't work's face. You're telling me no guy at her job wants to fuck her? No guy at the grocery store? No guy at the fucking car wash? No guy at the, right? You're telling me she's got to reach out to fucking Hat Man? Where's he from, mate? If she was something different, then I wouldn't be this way. I'd be like, oh, all right, just because I don't know her. Every time one of these jabronis comes my way, the more you find out about them. That's why I was telling her, I was like, Emma, you don't want me to find out more about you, because I'm gonna tear you apart with it. Because I am sure what I will find out, you're not perfect. And I believe if you if you attack people like she does, if you belittle people like she does, you need to be perfect. And I have yet run into somebody who spends their time on the internet doing that to other people, tearing other little channels down for clout and for notoriety. Same difference. That is perfect on their end. You always got the Steve Billings, right? He acts all big and bad, then you find out he's choking his exes, throwing them out of moving cars. You find out he's a violent motherfucker towards women. Isaac tears everybody down, goes after everybody, built this this big reputation of Mr. Macho Sand End. Don't fuck with him, right? Come to find out there's bruises and scars all over his ex-wife's, or yeah, ex-wife now. How's that feel, Mr. Guest? Ex-wife's body. And it turns out he's a fucking monster to the people that loved him the most. I can only imagine what he does to those children. And I'm not necessarily talking about sexual shit. But I will say one thing. It's awful weird that he's okay with Michael Green and Mark Rydell. He was a mod for Mark Rydell. Don't ever overlook that shit. So it just seems a little fishy. There was a time years ago where he was talking about one of Nicole's sex toys, and he was talking about his daughter in a sexual way. Everybody was coming my way with it. Like, can you believe it? I was like, yeah, it just slipped out, I guess. So you find out who these people are, and I have yet to be impressed. So I think Emma misunderstands me when I say I'm not impressed. It's not because of your views, none of that. I'm not impressed because you're just like Hopper, you're just like Carter, you're just like Isaac. You're a cyberbully. You take good things and you send your people to totally tear it down. Half the time you don't even do it. You just tell them to, and they got all the fucking time on their hands. They look up to you and they do shit. As soon as Emma started coming my way, I started getting blown up with all these fucking messages from these women putting me down. How dare you go after a mentally handicapped woman, a man to be? She's not innocent. You fucking idiots. So I'm gonna take my time tonight if the internet lets me, and I am going to, either way, whether I do it live or not, I'm going to be digging. I am on the hunt for Amber's ex. I am on the hunt. And I'm going to tell him that I think maybe she misses you. Because she talks about you a lot. She doesn't say good things, but you're on her mind. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him that I'm going to ask him, because he's the bigger picture, I guess. I'm going to ask him if it's true that none of those kids were planned, that she was held down and raped each time. See what he says. The biggest mistake she could have ever done is went to Emma. Because now she's made me obsessed. And that's no good. That's no damn good. I think what's doing it to me is people running to your enemy. For what reason? Other than to hurt you. I don't know why she thinks Emmy can help her. But that's not the case. Emma is just like fucking Isaac. All she's going to do is the same thing Amber can do. Call my neighbors and tell them I'm terrible. And call the police and make false reports. So they come out and I just say, sorry, there's nothing. And then they walk away. Get family members fired. None of it will faze me at this point. I don't give a fuck. What Emma did when she said my ex reached out to her and she told a bold-faced lie like that, that did something to me. She got my attention. My ex didn't reach out to any of you fucking cornballs. You guys reach out to her and bug her. Why am I the only one that has to apologize, guys? Why am I the only one that does something wrong and I'm a monster and I need to apologize? When it's clear you guys have broken me and hurt me. Where is your apology for JP? I'm sorry you're feeling hurt. Even if you feel like you didn't do anything, where the fuck is your heart? You just group together, go somewhere else, and forget about me. I get no credit at all. And that broke me. That absolutely broke me. And I won't be here much longer. You guys fucked all this shit up for me. You guys made me lose the desire to be here. You made me lose that fun. All because you wanted each other. All because certain people were getting mad at me and it was awkward for you, so you chose them over me. And I ask you guys, the ones that there's some people out there that do want me to do something to Amber, I'm sure. I just ask you guys, when is enough? When's enough enough? How many times is this going to happen to me before I get to do something about it? What person will be the okay person to do something about it with if it's not Amber? I am tired of giving you guys all my time and you just break my heart. I am so glad Casey came into my life and told me how that you guys were this way. This is what Casey was warning me about. And you know it. This is what this is all about for the last 2 fucking years. This is ridiculous how long this is going on. If Casey is so bad and if Casey was wrong, then why did you guys all flip? Why did you do the exact thing she said you guys were going to do? Could it be what she was telling me and showing me in the beginning was true? Could it be that she was watching you guys in silence and seeing how you were making fun of me? She's just the only one that cared enough to tell me what the others were doing. Everybody else was joining in, I guess. They didn't care. She's the only one that's seen this horse shit and truly loved me for me enough to get that out of my life so I'm not hurt more in the future. And all you guys would have had to do, because you were here far longer than she was when she first started showing her face, all you guys would have had to do was call her a liar and keep showing up. Instead of running over to Amanda, being pissed off at Casey and taking it out and hurting me. Do you see where you went wrong? Casey would have been gone in a heartbeat, but you just couldn't do it because she was right. All you had to do was not go over to Amanda's and trash me. Prove her wrong, but you couldn't. So that's why we didn't work out. Because I am not here to be an Emma. I am not here to be Isaac. I am not here to put on a random weekly show and not care about my audience. And just care about growing in the clout. Do whatever I can do to grow from the clout. If that means making somebody hurt themselves, let's make fun of it, right? That's Emma. The shit she does towards Mark Rydell's girlfriend, if that's the case, I'm going to just say Barb, because I think hopefully Barb wises up someday. But the thing that Thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail is nothing but that bald bitch. Thumbnail. And I've never seen somebody, even Isaac had some random thumbnails of himself. Her whole channel is built on the back of other people, of tearing other people down. That is nothing to be proud of. Do you think I'm proud when I come on here and I feel like I got to do this to Amber? It tears me apart. I struggle to understand why it has to be this way, but it does. So I'm rolling with it. But when it comes to Emma, every thumbnail is somebody else. I dare you to find a thumbnail that's not me, Barb, or somebody else. That's a cyberbullying channel. That is not a reaction channel. Tyrone Magnus does not have thumbnails of everybody else, every goddamn thing he does. It's him reacting to the news or something, right? But you see his face, making a retarded face or something. Emily uses the whole reaction thing as a justification to tear and be a monster on here, tear people down. And I hope someday, I mean this, man, I hope someday she fucks with somebody that has nothing to lose, that lives in Canada, somebody that can get to her. And I hope she's burnt alive. I hope something bad happens to her where we won't have to share the same air as her. We won't have to breathe the same oxygen, because that I ask God, why? Why do people like that exist? Why are they allowed to exist? But I guess God just creates us and gives us the free will to decide if we're going to do what Emily does or if we're going to do what Michael Jackson did, right? Now, if Amber had an issue with Brady, it would be a little different as well. But she never did. And that motherfucker publicly did the worst shit you can do to somebody, internet or not. To sit there and make it your goal to make somebody have weak moments and you egg them on to kill themselves. And then Amber comes in here and says, "Hi, Brady, how are you doing?" with a bunch of hearts. But I can't put up that fucking picture of Pumpkin Love. Do you see how that makes me feel like they choose each other over me? And then when I talk like this, they just laugh. I know this for a fact. They think it's no big deal. They look at somebody being torn apart, publicly affected by their actions, and they're so cold. So goddamn cold. So they ask for this shit, man. There's no fucking humanity in them. They ask for a retaliatory strike. So I'm going to hit one of Emily's nuclear sites, and that's Amber's ex. We'll see if Emily's a good person, if she feels bad or not after it's done. As far as getting revenge on me after I do this, I'm probably going to be leaving the internet, so it won't affect me too much. You can't tear down my channel more than you guys have already influenced. You can't. You succeeded, man. You succeeded. Once you hear a lie enough, you start to believe it, I guess, because that has to be the case, because all these people that hate me now were with me and sticking up for me when this shit happened live. Those different moments when Isaac doxed me going to prison. All of a sudden now, I'm the worst person you could ever meet because of that. I do wish I had a little bit of a stronger voice. I do wish I had more hookups like in Canada where I could set up something where she gets right, but I'm not that style. I don't think I have to worry about Emily. Like, I don't think I have to do anything to her. I think somebody else will in the future. So I don't got to keep it in my head about doing something to her. There's no boyfriend to contact. Hatman's not a boyfriend. That's an internet fling. That ain't serious. I do believe that Miss Piggy picture of her that those douchebags got a hold of, the ones that couldn't stop oinking and shit, they were annoying. They're unwatchable. But at least they found some shit on her. I would react to all of that, but they're annoying. Like, seriously. See, that's why that guy, Poppy, that's why Poppy came to me with that Nicole shit instead of some jabronis like that are going to just be annoying about it. Amber knows damn well she'll never humble herself. None of you will, but I have to, right? Amber will never tell you guys that she lied about sending her kids to a different school. I don't think she will ever admit that. You cannot send your kids to a school within 12 fucking hours and then still want to fuck me. She lied about that. She owes me an apology for trying to put that on my name. That makes me look terrible, don't it? Right? Jesus, she changed her kid's school because of something JP was doing or said he was going to do or something like that. That makes me look bad. Hell, even I think of that. I'm like, damn. For her to even try to pull that off to make me feel bad or make me look bad, she owes me an apology. She owes me an apology for being nothing but a fucking liar. And most importantly, she owes me an apology for running to Emma, knowing what Emma is doing, knowing what Emma was doing, knowing how she was fucking playing as different fucking women accounts. If she can't get herself to apologize to me, then I'm gonna find her ex-boyfriend. And I'm gonna see how big of a liar she is. I am tired of people just kicking dirt on me, leaving, forgetting about me overnight. I'm sitting here ranting about them. They just laugh. And I get no justice. What am I supposed to do, nation? What am I supposed to do? Just go on? Just do streams and ignore their existence? And just let them get away with this? That's not JP. Why do you think Highlander used to back me? Why do you think he wanted me to take down Isaac? There's certain qualities and traits about me that makes me different than Hopper, that makes me different than Carter. Just because I don't have the support I used to have doesn't mean I don't got the fucking mouth or the ability. You guys found people you thought were cooler, they're more popular, and you left me in the dust. When in actuality, if it wasn't for the cartoon show and for me, you guys wouldn't, half of you wouldn't know each other existed. You should thank me, not put me down and laugh at me. The thing that hurts the most is sitting here knowing that I was not worth any communication to any of you, not just one person I cared about, to any of you. None of you reached out to me. None of you before you left. None of you. You just left. And then Highlander wants to say he's disappointed in me. Who the fuck is he? He's the one doxing everybody to me. Who the fuck is he to be disappointed in anybody? Who the fuck? They're over there with Emma while she's fucking doxing my ex-girlfriend and shit. I have every right. I should do more than this. Don't sit there and say you're disappointed in me, man. I'm disappointed in you. I feel like fucking choking you. The way you guys flipped on me with the kind of ride I put you on to forget about that ride overnight, I'll be fucking damned if I'm going to just be bullied off this platform while you guys don't have my back and you're just laughing while other people do it. That ain't JP. That never will be JP. I will lose everything I fucking own before I go away from here until I get to Amber's ex or something like that. Or until some of you start fucking apologizing to me. I've done quite a few apology streams. It's your turn. It's your turn to stop kicking me down and stop making me have a terrible fucking black heart. I'm a beautiful soul, and you guys are monsters. So I will reach out to Amber's ex because that is completely within the law. I am not looking to do anything bad. I just want to talk to somebody. Very clear. If you can't understand that, then I will tell the police that. There is nothing wrong with talking to somebody. I am not stalking Amber. I am not trying to find her address. I am looking for her ex. When Amber tried to set me up with that message she sent to Emma, she said, "What do you want, my address?" I was very clear. Even before I knew she was going to dox my shit to that fucking cunt. I said, "No, just your boyfriend. No, just your ex-boyfriend is all I'm interested in. I don't care about where you live. I'm not out to hurt you. Not physically." I ask you guys, how am I supposed to move on and not do anything and just move on, let it be their loss, which it will be in the end? I don't think it'll really be their loss as long as I'm on YouTube because they can watch silent and they can get their JP fix. It's not fair. They have me in their life, but you see how that is? That's not fair. How am I supposed to move on and just be the stronger person? Don't stoop down to your level and two wrongs make a right, all this shit, right? How am I supposed to successfully do that when I go live and Casey's the only one in my chats and you guys continue to make fun of that? Every time I go live, you tear me down. You don't have to dox me. You just making fun of me, knowing how you used to have my back, tears me down. And I'm getting tired of it. I don't know what the future holds for me. I say this all the time, but I know you guys won't be a part of it. My original community, I want nothing to do with you. Like there's just, you guys were nasty. You guys were so nasty. You made me so angry. And I'm just, I wish Casey was wrong. I do. I wish Casey was so fucking wrong about you, man. She told me about each and every one of you, and she was showing me screenshots until I asked her to stop because it was breaking my heart. You guys just couldn't prove her wrong, could you? Actions speak louder than words. You can say you love me, you can say you're ride or die, but look at your actions. You're not ride or die. You never cared for me. How dare Amber run to somebody who's fucking around with my personal life just for content on their channel so they can have somebody else's picture in their thumbnail besides Barb all the time? She could have ran to Pumpkin Love. She could have ran to somebody that's in the community being all pissy towards me or whatever. So what that tells me is if she ran to Emma with screenshots that fast, that means she's been talking to Emma this whole time. She wouldn't just say, "Where's Emma?" and then run to her. She's been a part of that the whole time. Casey's right. Casey was the savior of this shit. Can you imagine if I would have went another 6 years believing you guys loved me? I can't imagine how that would have felt if it feels like this now. I wish something would happen where you guys would learn in your own way that you can't fuck with somebody and do something to somebody and then cry when it's done back to you. That's not how life works. That's not how life works. If you're going to fuck around with somebody, it's going to happen back to you. Let's see. She attacked cyberbullying, whatever. All right. Case. Let's see here. Case, I'm going to make you a mod. Go ahead and block people. I don't know. I'm not sure who I have as mod, but I'm going to make you a mod. I don't feel like dealing with it. Just block people. Just block people. I'm not going to read what Amber said because all they do is put me down. They are so fucking heartless. I'm not going to read anything anybody has to say. I'm going to just find her ex. I'm not going to play those games. Like, the damage is done. Amber, I hope you die a horrible fucking death. I hope you get into an accident. That's the death I want for you. An accident with a pole through your head. I never want to see you again, Amber. I never want to talk to you. You don't have the humility to apologize to me for lying on my name. You know you fucking lied. You know you lied. So you might be buddy-buddy with all these people, but they're not going to do anything for you. You fucked up. They are not going to help you. They can call the cops. They can do whatever. I'm not breaking the law. That's not how the world works. Just because the police show up don't mean I'm in trouble. They'll say, we're getting a report that you're harassing a girl. I'll say, I'm not harassing her. I'm trying to find her ex so I can talk to her ex. Okay, we'll tell her to get off the internet then, sir. Like, Adam F. is right, Amber. If you bitch to the law about what I'm going to do, they'll tell you to get off the internet. Maybe you should do that. And I'll tell you right away, if I have to find your ex without anybody wanting to help me, if they want to be that way, first person I'm going through is Mackenzie. First person. I'll see where it leads me. But either way, I am very capable. Especially when I'm feeling like this. And I had to fight myself. That's why I haven't done anything yet. I had to go back and forth and fight myself. But every time that I am going back and forth, I always catch myself saying, she shouldn't have ran to Emma. She should not have ran to Emma. So you guys can feel like you are ahead of me because you have each other. But motherfuckers, you wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for me. You guys did me so fucking wrong. I'll never forgive you. I'll never forget you guys. Maybe I can forget you once I get some kind of revenge. But as long as I have my revenge and Casey, I'll be happy. You owe me an apology, Amber. Where's your apology? You lied. How would you like if somebody put that on your name? That's okay though, right? How would you like it if I had kids, which I will someday, much more beautiful than your kids, and I will, and how would you like it if you should not have ran to Emma? I can't get it out of my head. You shouldn't have done it. You should have made me worth something. You had no right to run to Emma. You had no reason to, Amber. And I find it funny that I sit here and talk about doing this stuff and you watch it. You must like it. I've never watched 1 second of Emma, and she claims she does all sorts of shit towards me. I think you're just like your fucking mom, if you want to call her a mom. I think you're just like your mom. You're into the drama. And you know who's going to end up paying? Your children. And that's sad. That is so fucking sad. I don't know. I truly don't know what your boyfriend's like. That's why I want to find out. I don't want to talk certain ways because I don't know him. Maybe he'll just tell me that tell me what I want to know, and that'll be it. Or maybe he'll ask where you're at, and we'll talk a little further. I don't know. Her mother is a terrible person as well. I think I was a little hard on Carrie. I think Amber was lying to me. The more I'm learning and shit, I was thinking it was Carrie bringing her into the drama all the time, telling her what everybody's doing and all this shit, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is Amber is a heartless fat cunt that went to fucking Emma. Seriously. I know I sit here and act certain ways, but perception is reality. And reality is I get fucked in my real life. Amber hasn't been touched in 10 years. Perception is reality. So what you see on here when I'm acting a certain way going after sugar bug and stuff, you guys need to fucking smart up. You need to realize that perception is reality when it comes to you dumb fucks. That's for sure. I was going to upload a picture one time of, not a picture, but a video clip to YouTube. I knew it couldn't be inappropriate, but I was going to just have my hand where you see the Aussie, so you know it's me, right? On my girl's leg going up and stuff. And just, but I was like, you got to keep some things private, and it's just, it'll only start shit, right? Like, I'm smart about it, but I was tempted a few times with how much he puts me down and stuff. But I was like, I'll just keep bringing in the with my chats and just getting them jealous that way because it was working. They were fake the entire time. That's what broke me, Casey. That is what broke me, that you were right. That is what broke me 100%. That you were right. But you seen what you seen, and the little bit you showed me, it wasn't looking good. That's why I kept you around, because I thought, geez, here's this woman came out of nowhere and is telling me this stuff, you know. Sure, maybe she's just trying to cause trouble, but it sounds like she feels like she cares about me. So I think that'll be the last thing I do on here. Whether I move on with the supporters or not, I don't know. Maybe I won't have supporters after I reach out to Amber's ex. I don't care no more. As long as I have Casey out, it's good enough for me. You can't, all somebody can ask for in life is to have one real motherfucker. And I do have one. And I think Casey proved that to all of you, not just me. Another guy can't even try to talk to her. She gets all nervous, right? Like, she's real. And to Nighthawk, or whatever the fuck his name was, coming in here saying, same old stream, I'm out. You're not here ever to begin with, so you won't be missed. You motherfuckers only show up when there's drama. Of course you're going to be out. I never see you when I do drama free. I only see Casey, Porchman, and Jordan. You guys aren't there for me. So don't act like if I stop this and just start moving on, you guys will be there, because I know it's not true. I've tried that. You guys put it on me. You guys are you play a game that is so fucking ridiculous, and it's just ridiculous. So since you guys want to hate me, I have decided to not give a damn about Amber's rape babies and go find her ex. So there we go. I'm going to do that during this stream. I'm going to get ready to do it now. If anybody knows where her ex is, his name, his Facebook, any of his social media, anything about him, if he's in jail still, anything, I want you to message me at JP Haldeman on Twitter. And I will give you something, no matter who you are. If you're that low calorie snipes, I will give you $200 PayPal, and I won't ask for it back. I will give it to you for helping me out. Corey, whatever the hell you want to be called. Anybody that's out there. I do think, though, as a courtesy parting gift, Highlander should give me all of Brady's information one last time. I don't see what that would hurt, why that would hurt Highlander. He did it once before with Brady and many times with other people. What's one more? I just don't save shit. I wouldn't have to ask him if I would save everything like a lot of you troublemakers, but I just don't save anything. So I don't have anything. And Amber's lucky with that because it's coming my way that she's saying she sent me fake nudes. She admitted to sending me fake nudes. Do we have to go there, Amber? Your face was in those pictures. Do we have to go there? You just feel safe doing that because you know I can't show them and call your bluff. But me and you both know you're full of shit, and that's another reason why you're a terrible person. Look how you lie, just because you're mad and spiteful. Casey was right. I have to look down at the ground when I say that because it breaks my heart, but she was right. It's nice to know Amber creates fake accounts too, unless that's not really her, but I think it was. Isn't that amazing how things can just expose people? Right? Not only is she not into the drama, but she don't make fake accounts. She don't do any of that, does she? She doesn't have multiple accounts. Uh-huh. You people weren't what I thought you were. And I hope someday I'm able to break away from you guys. I don't think I will, but I think the only way is to leave YouTube. Because I just don't want to start over just with Casey. I just don't want to start over with that. It's so hard to draw people in, you know? And I can't tell anybody but her because I'm too paranoid because you all are from the AGP community. So it takes one Austin Ferris to just slip up, right? And then it's a waste of my time. I might as well just stay where I was at. And maybe it wouldn't be that hard for me to just start over. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be that hard. Maybe I'm making it harder than it is. But in my mind, starting just with one person and trying to get people to discover you for the very first time, in my mind, that's going to be a task that's going to take a while. And maybe it wouldn't take as long as I'm thinking if I do the right titles and stuff. You know, Boogie 2988 did what? I don't know. All I know is I came on here. I built something original, something Emily does not have so far. Can't say she'll never have it, but the route she's going, she didn't build what she has. I'm taking it Isaac and Steve Billings built it for her. Two separate aisles, but they both contributed. I think that Emily was a part of Guest Mob and stuff, and you know, they're all buddy, and then they were like, oh, you should stream, you're funny today, or whatever have you. And then she started her own channel and they pushed her, and now she's just rubbing people's faces that she's got more viewers than them when they're not her viewers. Let her do one stream where she doesn't have Barb's picture, my picture, or somebody else that she's making fun of. Let her do a drama-free stream, and let's see what her numbers are. A real drama-free stream. No clickbait title, no tearing people down. Let's see how good you are. I bet if I go to her channel right now, there's not one thumbnail without Barb in it. Or somebody else. I don't know how long she's been obsessed over Barb because Barb likes Mark Rydell. Who cares? Is your life that meaningless that you got to follow a pedophile around and try to keep him that he's not happy? It's so stupid. You guys are so fucking pathetic. You talk about how you're better than people, how you have jobs and how you travel the world. No, you don't. No, you don't. Or you wouldn't have time to do this. Not what you're doing with it. I don't care if you only stream once a week, you dumb cunt. It's what you're doing the rest of the time. creating fake accounts, following people around, harassing the shit out of them so you have content for that weekly show. You might be fooling these fucking dickheads like Brady out there, but you ain't fooling me. If you were as successful and as happy in life as you claim to be, you wouldn't be on here doing this. You wouldn't be following small channels around. You wouldn't be harassing people and laughing at people. You would be out with your special someone and you would be working. You would be traveling the world. You wouldn't have time to invest into this. Anybody who believes that shit deserves to be your sheep, I guess. I don't fucking know. He says, Christ, you're telling me you travel the world, you work a good job, did that in a turd, but you can't find a man other than an internet fling called Hat Man, right? Like you can't, like it don't make sense because it's not true. You can be whoever you want behind this, Emily, as you are finding out. It's great, isn't it? Enjoy it while it lasts because you're in the type of game where it doesn't last long. You piss off the wrong person in the slightest way, it's gone. So enjoy it while it lasts. You can laugh at me now and think you're something different, and you could think I'm wrong about all this, but when it happens, I'm sure you will remember me and you will say, shit. And you'll find out that it's not as easy to just move on as you're saying. I tell my people if they leave, no. I talk like that too. It's all fun and games when you think you're untouchable. I can't wait when that moment comes and you realize how touchable. No, I can't say that either. Hey, the only one that wants to touch her is Hat Man. Well, maybe there's other thirsty guys watching her that want to touch her, but Hat Man's the only one dumb enough to buy a $1,500 ring and give it to her. I would at least wait until she touched me. I would have kept the ring. Baby, I got you a ring, but I can't wait to get with you, right? This motherfucker shipped it to her. And be like, enjoy your ring. I'll be there soon. That bitch is going to pawn it off, right? The week after the week, after the week that her whole fucking shit goes down the drain, she's going to pawn that shit off. And good for him. Good. He deserves it for being so desperate. Good. Jesus Christ. Casey, I think you might be right. And if you're right about this, you were right about everything. This is the last thing that you keep saying that I just haven't even touched. But I think maybe I'll delete this channel and maybe ask you to think of a name for me because I'm just spent on ideas with that. So maybe I'll make another channel and just tell you and Jordan and start with 2 because that's all that's in my chat anyways. You know, so the way people make it feel, the other viewers I have every time I go live are there just to clip me and make fun of me. I don't quite understand it, but I just don't understand how these people that supported me. I'm not talking about the big bobbies. I'm talking about the people like Amber, all these fucking people, man, how they can turn into these. How can you celebrate my weak moments? How can you just go with these people that clip me and stuff? See, it would make more sense to me if this all would happen like it is and you would just go away. But you join the people that obsess over me and you join in on it and you support it. I always gave you guys credit. I always said you were different than Guest Mob. Isaac's laughing right now, man. Man, he told me you guys aren't different. He did. But I just put him down, put Guest Mob and everybody else down, and I said my community is different because I built it from scratch. Came from the cartoon show, right? We all love AGP, whatever. But my community's different. The worst mistake I ever made was get involved with the drama communities. I should have just went a different route, gaming or something, or just something different than this. But I don't know. It ain't like I seen anybody good when I was watching Angry Grandpa and stuff. It ain't like I seen, you know, I just got started over here because I don't know. I guess I was already watching Angry Grandpa, and I don't know. It all started when I asked Jim Tom and Chris Kemp and a few others that I can't remember these years, but on my old channel, I asked them, what would you guys think of a AGP cartoon show, Angry Grandpa cartoon show? And they said, yeah, I'd watch it. Right? Yeah, why not? Yeah. So then next thing you know, I got rid of that, created a new channel, the AGP cartoon show, and went with that for a little bit. And then when I started doing the Michael Green clickbait reactions, I eventually, when Isaac got involved, I eventually turned the name into the realest streamer. But my first channel that you guys knew about was the AGB cartoon show, because my ex was still with me. Because I remember I would be working on the cartoons and I would ask her, see what she thinks of it and stuff before I upload them. So that was the very beginning. And then I started streaming pretty hardcore when she left and forgot about me overnight, like Amber. So that's when I started showing my face and just being here every night and having a personal conflict with Isaac. Shit like that. I just can't believe nothing's going to be done. If I don't do something, what's going to be done to them? That's my whole thing. If I just let it go, which I'm not going to, nothing's going to happen. They're going to just make fun of me. They're going to laugh at me, and they're going to just celebrate whatever clips they can get. And if Amber was talking to Emma this whole time and probably over in her streams and shit, how do I know Amber's not over there with Brady? She's okay with Brady. How do I know she's not there putting in fucking trade emojis with Brady and shit? Why, it's not fair, man. It's not fair that I built this, I built them, and they just left me. It's not fair. If they all grouped together and just watched Amanda, that's a little different. That's a little different. But they're becoming a part of these communities that are trying to meddle in my real life. And these people, I was supposed to mean more than that, man. I wasn't even worth a goodbye to any of them. How is that possible? Like, people don't understand why I can't move on. You can't see how that could hurt somebody. It's like people try to make me feel nuts. Like, you can't see how that could really drive somebody insane when person after person after person joins their friend and abandons you. Simply Me said she didn't watch that stuff. How does she know where to go? She was a part of it the whole time. She probably came from that shit and just started supporting me. If you never followed it and you are against the drama, why are you watching it every Friday night? So, I wish I could do a panel right now to get Mark Rydell on here. 44 people watching. Go the hell away, trolls. I'm leaving YouTube anyways, or either I'm starting over just with you, Casey. I'm just going to get my revenge on Amber first. So I don't care who's clipping this. I don't care who they show. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything. It's very innocent what I'm doing. Very, very innocent. It's very innocent. It's as innocent as what Emma did to me. Yes. It's as innocent, if not more innocent. Trust me, I made sure I'm not breaking any kind of laws trying to reach out to Amber's ex. And from my studies, I have seen why Emma can do it and Isaac can do it, because there's nothing wrong with talking to people. There's nothing against the law. That's why they do that shit. So since I don't matter to you guys, I'm willing to accept that because I have no choice. But I will give you a reason to hate me. And I will give Emma the best reason I can to feel a little guilty with sticking her nose into something that never involved her. I just got to figure out where to start because I can't remember his name. She showed me his picture, but I never saved that shit, of course. So I got to figure out where to start. And I'll be going through Mackenzie. I'll be going through different shit like that. But I won't tell you guys my Facebook when I create it. That way Amber can't block me and tell her kids to block me and shit. But if anybody out there wants to help me, I'd appreciate that so I don't got to do the digging. It's so much nicer when somebody comes to me with everything. You guys are so fast with that shit. So just send me a message over Twitter. Channel name, JP Holdeman. Spell the channel name, Holdeman. I haven't had Facebook in like 5 months. I don't know why I don't want to make one. That's the problem. That's why what the trolls do. I don't feel like making a Facebook, man. I guess I could start. Can I click on stuff through? Hold on. Let me see something. Maybe I don't got to make a Facebook. Can I just type in Amber Foster Facebook? If I click on, maybe I can do some clicking here. You know, it's not good if I start doing clicking. Oh, God damn. Jesus. Let me try something real quick. Carrie Riley. Ooh. Oh, I wish I could turn my camera right now. Check out this Carrie. Oh, God damn. Where's my phone? Hell yeah. I think I found my soulmate. This is why I shouldn't do clicking. Big leg. Found my soulmate. Bada bing, bada boom. How you doing? Huh? It's just not fair. It's just not fair. I can't wait until you get away from the trolls, JP. Yeah, I just got to figure out what the hell I want to call my channel. Yeah, Case, I really don't see me, like, if I decide to stay here, I don't see me giving them the pleasure of having me in their lives if they're going to treat me so nasty and act like I'm worthless. I can't be that worthless if they're staying subscribed and they watch me, right? It's because they love me, but they're just being so fucking mean because it's the popular thing to do. They want to fit in with the rest of the people. It's whatever, Case, right? And by the way, Case, are you still planning to send your donation tonight? Just curious. I was going to message you on X about it, but I figure I'll just ask you when I go live. So I didn't know if you're still planning on doing that. Let me know either way. That way I know. You are? Hey, I'm not on as much of a delay. Holy shit. Casey, put one in the chat now. One. Do it. Come on. Now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. I guess I'm still in a delay. Never mind. You tricked me at first. No, I'm still in a delay. All right, hold on. Let me do something else real quick. All right. I want you to put yes in the chat the moment you hear me say Amber is a stupid cunt. You ready? Amber is a stupid cunt. Big league. That's big league right there. I'll take 8 seconds over 30 seconds any day. All right. Casey, I'll ask you. You're filled with good advice. At least it seems that way. How am I supposed to move on? Knowing that, like, with them doing what they did, if I just ignore everything and I don't try to seek out any kind of vengeance, how am I supposed to ignore how cold they were to me and how fast they left? And how they're just forgetting about me because they got Hopper and fucking Emily and God knows who else. It's easy when you have other people to fucking watch, ain't it? Assholes. It's not much of a thing. I know. I like that. Maybe. How's the stream working? Maybe I'll stream through YouTube the whole time. Huh? I just won't have the features and stuff. No, I'm going back to StreamYards because I can have the panels. Never mind. But anyways, this is a good option if this is working. So how am I supposed to move on, Casey? How am I supposed to stream every night and just give my attention to you and the important people, knowing how fast Amber ran to somebody who is doing the kind of shit to me that Emma is doing? How am I supposed to forget about that? How am I not supposed to feel like I want her to have a little drama? I want her to feel a little heartbreak. I want her to see why it's not okay to make somebody fall in love with you and then just toss them aside for something that has nothing to do with them. That was such bullshit, man. I thought I did something to her. I was like, what the hell did I say in my... You should have said, I was like, what the hell did I say in my stream last night? Like, wait a minute, right? I was like, what the fuck? And then when I found out it's because of Pumpkin Love's husband's pit, I was like, oh my God, you got to be fucking kidding me. Are you serious? You bunch of thin-skinned motherfuckers are so hypocritical. You're trying to give me advice about thick skin shit? Grow up. God. So what am I supposed to do, Casey? I think at this point, I'd rather find her boyfriend, talk with him for a little, see where that goes, and then just leave YouTube. Or I could do that and then just start a new channel. It's kind of like leaving YouTube for them. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of starting over just with one person watching. That's all. So that is a bad bitch. I tell you what, did that the third. Yo, she is beautiful. Hell yeah. And you know, I'm into bigger chicks too. So she must be gorgeous if she's thin and I like her. Yeah. Let's see what she's doing. Oh, there's some more pictures of her. Let's see what she really looks like. Oh, I ain't creating it. Oh, they want me to create a... That's bullshit. Let me look at her in the bathroom taking a selfie, damn it. I can't click on any pictures to make them big because they want me to sign in. But I can see the little, right? The little album. Not bad. Oh, here's one where she's sideways. Big league. Damn. Focus, JP. That's not the damn reason for this. Focus. This is why I need a troll's help. This is why I always had to have Highlander and my 3 other Hounds of Justice. All right. I think I already exposed the other one, which was Motor City, but the other 2 I haven't talked about yet, and I'm not going to. Casey, I have to repeat my question to you. I was wondering why you weren't answering me. Jesus Christ, Casey. What did I tell you? Tell me before you leave. That way I don't talk to myself and then wait. Casey, how am I supposed to move on? Knowing how fast Amber ran to Emma, knowing what Emma's doing, meddling in my personal life. She gave 0 fucks and went right to the enemy. How am I supposed to stream and move on just with you or whoever and be okay with that? While, mind you, Case, while every Friday night they sit there in a group and fucking make fun of me like the heartless, soulless pricks they are. How am I supposed to come on here and, oh, happy this and happy that, and it's just so wonderful today, isn't it, Case? Ain't it? How am I supposed to do that? Knowing that they're just forgetting about me, no consequences, and they wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for me. Kristen wouldn't know Amanda, like none of them. None of them. From what I remember in the very beginning, I'm telling you, there might have been 2 or 3 that knew each other before me, and just, but I'm telling you, man, they don't give me credit, do they? God damn it. It's probably going to be, I know it's probably going to be a like the best decision I ever make, but I just don't see it, damn it. I don't see making a new channel. It's going to be so hard to draw people in, Case. And I can't do the cartoon show because, you know, it's going to just lead them to me. Well, JP, I got to say one thing. Looks like you're caught in a trap. There's no way out because you love them too much, JP. Well, you're caught in a trap. There's one way out. That's Doxin Amber's honey, JP. You're caught in a trap. God damn. I think the reason why you are having problems moving on is because you know that they are still watching you. That is probably why. Yes, I do talk that way, don't I? See, I'm as real as it gets. I do say shit like, oh no, what time is it? Oh, I lost track of time. Oh, thank God. I got to pick my neighbor up from work at 7. I got to leave at 6:30. I didn't set my alarm. And I'm here bitching about fucking Amber. I thought it was like 8 o'clock or something. Good God almighty. I got to set my alarm. That's 15 minutes from now. I am so glad that popped into my head. I guess I'll do it, Casey. What do I got to lose, right? I really don't have anything to lose, and I have everything to gain, I guess, at this point. At first I was thinking I have things to lose, but there's too many that are being influenced, and so this is pretty much shot. I'm getting all depressed now. I gotta think of a whole different name. Well, I'll tell you this much, Casey. When I create the new channel, don't be expecting different types of content, all right? Just because I'm making a new channel and starting over for the first time for real. Don't expect, I'm going to be just doing these types of streams where it's just going to be me and you and we're going to just hang out, okay? Because that's what I like doing. I don't really like, I don't know. That's just, don't expect a whole bunch of like different shit. God damn it. Now we'll see how fast I build the subs for real, right? I won't be getting no Twitter help or anything or any Emily. Emily gives me she gives me free publicity all the time. So, I mean, it's not all bad. Yeah, they're there to make fun of you, but she's publicly rubbing her pussy, showing your channel, and so any publicity is good publicity. There's some people out there that come to hate you, but then they fall in love with you. I've had that happen in the past, so it's not all bad, Emily. Go ahead and just be mean. That can come back and bite her in the ass, right? She might send somebody over that gets curious, and it turns out it's the love of my life. We get together and shit, right? Boy, wouldn't that slap her in the face? AI can help you create a new channel name. I'll think of something. I was just kind of getting used to going by my name, but maybe that's not this. I don't know. If I decide to find Amber's ex case, you want to help me message him? You can pretend to be a woman that she talked to and she was telling you all these bad things about him. Kind of like what we did with Savannah, right? How you went to her boyfriend with the picture saying that she's being an internet slut and stuff, and she's talking to your man, and enough is enough. Oh, god damn. We're a team, Case. Officially. Exposed. Gas mob! I got to get out of here, guys. I got to go pick up my neighbor here. Not quite yet, but in a few minutes. All right. How was the stream, Casey? I guess I'll just create a new channel. I don't, at the end of the day, I'm just so hurt with Amber, but I got to live with myself. And what nice shit if she was all lying about him, though. I'm telling you, man. If something don't sound right. Where was Carrie? Like, where was her dad? Where was her brother? Where was anybody? It couldn't have been as bad as she puts on. Because if nobody was there for her, if it was that bad, I think I would hate them more than she acts like she hates them. That's for sure. And if the bigger picture is that this guy was that terrible. All right, love you. Love you too. Anyways, the hell was I talking about now? Shit. Oh yeah. Sometimes I want to be a monster, Case. Sometimes I just want to. Sometimes I kind of want to be like Isaac, where I wouldn't care about Mackenzie. I wouldn't care about any of these, right? I'm not gonna say the other names. I wouldn't care about the children. I would not give a damn. I would just have her ex on my panel. But I just don't have it in me, man. I want to. I can't stop stressing over it, but I don't pull the trigger. And it's because I know I want to go to heaven. I was raised differently. I have love in me and stuff. Like I have a conscience. Some people don't. They just laugh at you. That's why I say the world wasn't meant for me. But I thank my mom for that. I was sending you the donation late tonight. Thank you, Casey. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And I look forward to the day where you'll have some partners with the donations and shit, right? I guess what I could do is create the new channel and just start. I just don't think I'll draw people in doing these types of streams where we're just hanging out. That's my problem. See, right now I can, but they're all haters. So what's the big deal, right? It's so confusing what I'm going through. It's so confusing. Whatever. Well, maybe it's just that maybe it's that much, Casey. Maybe it's just the wrong crowd for me. I fell in love and I'm too real for this crowd. And now I'm stuck on them because I can't believe they weren't as real as I thought they were. I try to think to myself, what would have happened? What would have happened if you wouldn't have told me about what they were doing? And he would have just shut up and just. I guess it wouldn't have ended good either way, right? I would have found out sooner or later. I really think I should just go after him. I think I should stop. See, why should I have a heart towards these people? I think I should just. Whatever. And I can't sit here all the time and say, she's lucky I'm not Isaac, because either shut up, stop talking about her, or do it, or just, right? I swear to God, if I reach out to him and it turns out that she lied about everything, I won't feel as guilty, right? But if I reach out to him, Casey, and he's like, that fat bitch, yeah, I raped her, I knocked her up. What about it? I mean, like, where was Carrie? Don't ask me. She just wasn't there. Do you know what she was doing? Hell if I know. I mean, Amber used to bitch that she was out getting fucked. I don't know if it was true. I don't know. Every time she came home, she was licking her lips going like this. So I don't know what the hell's going on around here. Well, was her brother awkward around her? Did he always talk about her big tits and stuff? Yeah. Well, I know you're being honest then. You're not going to find her and hurt her now, are you? She's talking bad about you on the internet, but what are your intentions here? I don't give a fuck about that fat, ugly bitch. She's the one. What the fuck's her problem? She's the one that's talking bad about me. I don't give a fuck. I don't want nothing to do with her. Nobody does. Look at her. I doubt it would be that way. I don't know. I am interested to see how he would act. I don't think it would be that way. Maybe he would be like, you're talking to her? Did you ever visit her? What's her address? I think if he was really that bad, he would find her. He can't be that bad. Right? Think about it. There's nothing worse than a woman that gets her heart broken and she starts making up lies about you. He probably has another woman. He's probably don't want to be bothered, right? He probably don't even think about her or the damn kids. She was probably just a piece of fucking minor ass to him, right? How did Michael Green put it? Conquering his sexual conquest. Something like that. So you're telling me Carrie says that she didn't know that this was happening until Amber told her like years later or something like that. You're telling me that she had no idea that her daughter was continuing to fuck around with a pedophile. You're telling me she just wasn't there. There's no way you wouldn't know. They knew. How do you not know your daughter is out fucking around? And then if it turns into a bad situation like that, how do you not know? Bigger picture was they were scared of him. I got to meet this cat. I mean, he's a tough son of a bitch, huh? Right? Are you Amber's boyfriend? You damn right. What's the problem? Are you the dad of her kids? Nick Welch style! I'll knock that bitch up Nick Welch style. I'll slap that bitch Nick Welch style. I'll spin that bitch through Nick Welch style. Who knows what he's like? But I have a feeling that if she can lie on my name, is it so far-fetched that she can make up a couple things about him? Everybody knows damn well you can't make, and your kids were totally fine with going to a new school. It all happened within 24 hours. Then you're back with the guy that made that happen and they're fine. Nah, you owe me an apology. And if you wouldn't have been a sick fucking person to me, I would have just let that slide. You could tell I was letting it slide. I knew it was bullshit. You knew it was bullshit, but I was man enough just to let it go. But now that you ran to Emily, I don't think I'll just get over that like I did you lying on my name. That I could get over. I wasn't obsessing over that. But you run into Emily, I think you fucked up there with me. Anybody that tells you we got your back, anybody that says, don't worry, we'll do this to JP, don't know JP. I don't care. I've had so much done to me. Like, seriously, I don't give a fuck. It's all fun and games till it happens to you. It's happened to me. I don't give a fuck at this point. It's not fun and games no more. It happened to me. There's nothing else. I see the threats that are going around. I see the pictures of my family. I don't give a fuck. You guys can only beat somebody down so much before their give a damn's busted. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to think on it. I'm going to go pick up my buddy here in a couple minutes. Well, he's not really a buddy. He's a neighbor. But anyways, I'm going to go pick him up in a couple minutes. And I'm going to decide if I know Amber deserves it. She ran to Emma. That's my answer. It's the biggest mistake of her life. Now, if I let it slide, it's no big deal. That's my problem. That's my hang up. If I let it slide, then it's no big deal. Then she'll just do it to somebody else. She'll lead somebody on. She'll fucks around. And then she'll flip. I'm just buying time. I'm going to find her boyfriend. I just got to go pick up my neighbor. I'm going to keep the stream going. When I come back, I'm going to find her boyfriend. Don't let me fool you. I'm not thinking about it. I've already made up my mind. That's why I came on here. I just can't start doing the digging right now because I got to leave. So, Casey, do me a favor and keep on this shit because I will be back before you might realize, or be more faster than you think. And we will get digging into. I can't wait till I find out his name, so I don't got to say ex-boyfriend or boyfriend. She's lucky I didn't say. Well, I had no reason to. I never thought she'd do this. She was too busy sending me fucking TikTok videos of her saying about how I'm the love of her life. I never thought she'd do something like this. So I thought Casey was wrong about Amber. Casey was telling me stuff, but Amber was showing up and she wasn't giving me that vibe. And I used to publicly say, Casey was right about a lot of them, but not everybody. That's people I was talking about. I also have a feeling that she lied about getting into a car accidents all the time. Who knows? Roxanne 2.0, right? At least she never said she was raped by her cousin and saved by a homeless man. At least she never said she went to a mental institution and was raped by a big black nurse and nobody believes her, right? If she is Roxanne 2.0, at least she's not as severe as 1.0, right? Good Lord. She's the updated version. They put some firmware updates on her so she doesn't lie as much. Good Christ. Yeah, they made something to appeal to me. We can make her fatter. We can make her boobies bigger. We can make her less of a bullshitter. Oh, shit. And give her the fat ass of every man's dream. Yes. Absolutely. Whatever. Did you notice, Casey, how they always tell me I have to humble myself, but never once can they apologize to me? Have you noticed that? Isn't that funny? Kristen Hemingway said it more than anybody. JP, you need to learn how to humble yourself. Bitch, I think I humbled myself many times. She's the most unhumble fucking Korean gook that I've ever seen. Right? Seriously, these people are so stuck up. Their egos are so fucking big, and they have the audacity to tell me to humble myself. Unreal. Well, I can't remember, Casey, but we'll find out together. I can't remember if Amber said I look like her ex, or if I don't look like her ex, but her mom said I look like her ex. It was one of the ways. But we'll find out if I look like him or not. I can't remember. She showed me a picture, and I can't remember if she was saying that I do or I don't. But she was showing me the picture of him. So we'll find out. I'm curious on that too. Mackenzie, it's your big day. Your big day to find your daddy. He's gonna come back into your life and you can thank your mommy. Mackenzie, it's your day. Your big bad day. I wonder why he doesn't take her for custody. I'm going to ask him that too. If it can get that far. I don't know how he's going to act, but if I get that far, I'll be like, why don't you, right? Why don't you take her for custody? That dumb motherfucker. If he wants to be in her life so bad and she's on the run, why don't he take her for custody? That's his kids too. Rape babies or not. That is his kids. He has every right. And that would be a way to harass her and be in her life if he was that way. Something don't make sense. I bet he's a good guy. She's probably a total fucking lunatic to live with because of all her mental issues that he was trying to get away. That's why he don't bother with them. That makes more sense than he's so dangerous, but he's nowhere to be found. I bet she is impossible to live with. She's probably so mentally fucked from different experiences in her life that she is probably, all great on the phone and shit. But when you get to live with her, she's probably impossible. She's probably a total nutbag. Casey, get ready. I might want you to message her kids. We got to find her ex. Now, her kids won't be attached to her ex, but that's still their daddy. So maybe they can guide us in a path. I don't know, but I might ask for your help. I got to check my Twitter and see if anybody's messaging. Maybe some tools. Maybe some trolls are messaging me, I don't know. Maybe I already have the message of his Facebook. I have no idea. I didn't look. I'm sitting here talking about doing it. Maybe it's already there. Ooh, oh, Casey, it's your big day. Your day to get a hold of Mackenzie. Ask her where her daddy has been all her life, and we'll go from there, you see. Casey, it's your big day. Your big day to help JP. I wish you love and goodwill. I wish Mackenzie all the luck and joy. Ooh, god damn. Nah, he's not that bad. I ain't gonna feel bad. Or he'd be after them right now. He's probably gonna be, he probably don't want nothing to do with her. Watch. He's gonna be like, oh god damn, what do you want now? She won't leave me alone, damn it. We'll find out. It is set in stone. I am looking for her ex. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I got to leave in a couple minutes here, Case, but should I end the stream and start it again, or should I just keep the stream going? I'll probably be like 15, 20 minutes. I'll leave that up to you, Casey. Keep the stream going. It's probably best if I just end it and start again, right? Also, how's the stream look? Good? No problems? You haven't said anything, so hopefully you remember to keep track for me. Man, I wish Emma lived in America. I wish Emma lived in America. I do. Good Lord. Well, what do you think's best, Casey? I guess I don't really care about notifications. This is something personal. I'm just going to find Amber's ex. I don't care if people join me or not. This ain't for views. This is just taking you guys along the ride of discovering where he's at so you guys can see how I do it, right? You guys can see my method, my steps, and see if it works or not. And as soon as I sign into Twitter, I'll do that when I get back. Maybe a troll's already there. Maybe Mark Rydell's in my comments. Yeah, I found you, JP. Big league. Good job, Mark Rydell. Really? I gotta say, that was a good job, that I can tell you. That was a good job. Let me pat you on the back. Let me pat you on the back. Where's my knife? Let me pat you on the back. Come here, Marky Mark. Let me pat you on the goddamn back. Big league. Thank you for helping me out. I will wait for you if you decide to keep the stream going. No, I'm gonna end this and delete this and then do another one. My next stream will be titled. Amber made a huge mistake running to Emma. Did I use that yet? Or how about finding Amber Foster's ex live? Where was Carrie? No. How about, nah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just go with whatever title I have now. I will wait for you. She's out of my life, and I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to live or die. And it cuts like a knife. She's out of my. Not until I get revenge. Ding, 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 ding. About 2 more minutes. I'm gonna head out, Case. All right, I don't want to wait too long. A boom, boom, a doom, doom. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face. Unreal. Get your gloves on, Casey. Get your gloves because it's about to get nasty when I get back. I just don't want to start and lose track of time. I'm already losing track of time as it is. When I get back, get these gloves on because we are going to find Amber Lee's ex. And we are going to anally rape her ass more than her ex could ever dream of doing. Woo! Yeah! Big league. I hope you guys are ready. Because running to Emma is the worst thing that Amber Lee could have ever done. She could have went any other route and I would have no excuse. But now I got a nice little excuse, don't I? Inconceivable. Be heartless towards me and you expect me to have a heart towards you? You're nuts. All right, I'm going to get out of here, Case. I will go live in about 20 to 30 minutes. All right, by the time I get home and everything, you know. So 20 to 30 minutes, and we will officially look for Amber's ex. And we will see if I got what it takes. Huh? Actually, when I get back, when I go live, we'll go on my Twitter to see if I have any messages from trolls. That would suck if I dedicate my night to finding him, and then all of a sudden the answer was there the whole time, right? Never say never. I just wish I could have a panel. That's all. All right. I will catch you after I get back, Case. I'll teach them to forget about me overnight. Won't I, Case? You know JP's more epic than just to be bullied off a platform while they forget about me. They might. That's why I'm doing this. I want to give them a reason to hate me. I don't care if they hate me because that's why I'm doing this. Maybe they'll unsubscribe then. I don't know. But there's not a damn thing the cops can do about it. I know that much. And Emma's as powerless as each and every one of you. You just are so stupid you don't realize it. I'm not going to talk like this because I talked like this for 7 years about Isaac. And what did I change around here? Not a goddamn thing. So fuck it. Believe what you want to believe. But Amber made the biggest mistake running to Emma. That's for damn sure. That motivated me to prove. Anyways, fuck with my ex, which has already been there, done that. I'm going to fuck with yours, Amber. Don't cry the blues if you support that. All right, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to decide how I'm going to find her ex. I'll be back, Case.